Good afternoon. I'm Adam Sexton. Thanks for joining us here on the web. Let's take a look at some of the stories we're following today. The state's only inmate on death row is seeking to have the U.S. Supreme Court overturn his sentence. Michael Addison's appeal has been rejected by the New Hampshire Supreme Court, so he is now raising some federal issues. Ray Brewer has this report.
The first question that the defense asked the court to resolve involves a statement that Addison made in which he cried and said he didn't purposely shoot Briggs. The judge found the statement full of lies and excluded it from the jury. Addison's attorneys asked, can the court bar the admission of evidence based on the court's belief that the defendant lied? The second question has to do with Addison's life in prison. During the sentencing phase, the jury heard that Addison would be able to watch cable TV and have access to other amenities. The defense claims by admitting this evidence permitted the jury to weigh in its sentencing decision whether the privileges may be afforded are too good for Addison. That ruling violates the Eighth Amendment. Third, the defense claims that the victim impact statements were excessive, saying of the state it made a cradle-to-grave presentation about the victim's life that included 5 photographs of the adult victim as a child, stories about the victim's childhood, 20 photos of the victim with his children, and 3 video clips of the victim playing with his children. The defense says lower courts are divided on how much testimony is appropriate, and the Supreme Court should resolve this issue. The final question is, does the death penalty violate the Eighth Amendment's guarantee against cruel and unusual punishments? To support their contention, the defense notes there have been 3 other cases eligible for the death penalty, but Addison is the only one sentenced to death. His case thus frames the questions of arbitrariness, deterrence, and continued utility of capital punishment.
That was Ray Brewer reporting. Derry's Hampstead Road Fire Station is back open for business. The station was shut down 3.5 months ago due to budget cuts, but last week voters overturned those cuts in an historic special town election. Tuesday night, town councilors reinstated $1.6 million into the 2016 budget, allowing that station to reopen. The Plainfield home of convicted tax evaders Ed and Elaine Brown now has a new owner. Within the last hour or so this afternoon, it went up for auction in federal court in Concord. It sold for $205,000. We're still waiting to find out who bought it, though. The notice of the sale comes with a warning because investigators have found explosive devices on the property. The Browns are each serving more than 30 years in prison for tax evasion and staging a 9-month standoff with U.S. Marshals back in 2007. Federal officials tried to auction off the property last year to no avail. Manchester police have made an arrest in connection with a shooting. Police say 21-year-old Jacob Valley was in possession of a gun that was used in the crime. The shooting happened on September 4th outside the Red Arrow Diner on Lowell Street. Police say Jonathan Santos threatened his ex-girlfriend with a gun before firing shots. Officers later found the gun in the area and traced it back to Valley. He was arrested during a traffic stop last night and is scheduled to be arraigned today on a number of charges. Turning to Commitment 2016 coverage, a couple of presidential candidates are hitting the campaign trail here in New Hampshire today. Senator Lindsey Graham has events planned in Salem, Amherst, and Milford before holding a town hall meeting in Derry. And Governor John Kasich is holding a town hall meeting in Newport. And speaking of town halls, tonight News 9 will take an in-depth look at the heroin epidemic here in New Hampshire with a special broadcast event. You'll hear from the people on the front lines of this fight, from families living with addiction to medical professionals and law enforcement. A State of Addiction, the War on Heroin, airs tonight at 7 p.m. on WMUR TV. Starting tonight at 5, UPS will pay more than $4 million after accusations of overcharging. But the money is only available to a certain type of customer. And have you ever wondered what goes into the giant pumpkins that dominate fairs and festivals? Here's a start. The seeds can set you back hundreds of dollars. That does it for us. I'm Adam Sexton. Thanks for joining us here on WMUR.com. Have a great afternoon.